Hello, beautiful people. David here with some more Doki Doki Literature Club side stories. In last episode, we saw Natsuki join the club. She imposed her she imposed her manga on Monika, and Monika's very uncomfortable with manga. So we're going to see exactly how this comes to a head, because at the end of it, Yuri was like, oh yeah, it sucks. And then Monika's like, it's kind of harsh, don't you think? And then she picks out one of her books. So let's see if Monika turns out to like manga. Hi, bad Monika. This sucks. Why is Monika such a jerk? She should be grateful that I even joined her stupid club. It's not like she can find any other members. Monika's usually really nice. She cares so much about everyone in the club being happy. Yeah, right. Well, she usually does. Oh, Sayori's starting to see Monika being a little... Yeah, I was gonna say, I was calling Monika out, even though I love her to death. Like, she was being a little mean. Maybe when she's not busy being so judgmental. So what if I'm into manga? Why can't one person accept that, instead of being so condescending about it? I accept it. I think it's cute. Oh, come on, that's condescending too. Look at Sayori's face. I'm just gonna turn it down slightly. I don't want it to echo too hard. Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I just want to support you. Natsuki sighs. I know. Thanks. It just really sucks. Do you want me to talk to Monika? I don't know. It's not like it's gonna change her opinion of me. Like, even if you were to convince her to back off, that suddenly wouldn't make me feel like I'm actually welcome in the club. I should just find another club. Wait, you don't have to do that. We can figure this out, please? I mean, I'm the vice president. At least I think I am. And I don't want you to leave. Everyone deserves to feel welcome and to be happy. So I want to make that happen. For you. Oh, Sayori. You sweet cinnamon roll. Why you gotta be like this? I was wondering. What was the reason you decided to join the literature club? Well, Natsuki hesitates. It's kind of dumb. No, we know why. We know why. Oh, don't say that. There's no such thing as a dumb reason when everyone's welcome. I wasn't welcome. You were to me, so just don't tell anyone, okay? Oh, is she gonna open up about her home? Especially Monika. Wow, she's actually, I promise. Natsuki sighs. I'm just tired of everyone judging me all the time. I can't enjoy any of the stuff I'm into without people making snotty comments about it. Not that I care what anyone thinks. But you know, the signs for the literature club just said you can be yourself or whatever. So I decided it was at least worth a shot. But that was a lie, apparently. Natsuki dejectedly kicks the toe of her shoe against the wall. Oh, and I like writing too. Really? How come you didn't say that to Monika? Because she was being so judgmental that I didn't just want to tell her something she wanted to hear. She didn't deserve that kind of satisfaction. If she knew that I was into writing, she would just be like everyone else and try to push me away from the manga in favor of the more mature thing. The two of them remained silent for a while. Yay, she's opening up! Sayori understands that it's out of the question for Natsuki to return to the club room, for today at least. But Natsuki has a reason for wanting to join the club, just like everyone else. It's part of the club vision for her to be welcome. You deserve to express yourself as much as everyone else does. That's supposed to be what the club is for. So, I'm going to do everything I can to fix this. Sayori, I promise. Oh man, the side stories are making me freaking love Sayori. But I really want to see how Monika reconciles. It's lunchtime the next day. Cafeteria and the hallways are bustling with students rushing to meet with their friends and make the most out of their limited break time. Where could she be? Among them is Monika, who always eats lunch in her classroom. Her classroom? She's not a freaking teacher! But she has some additional business today. Fearing Natsuki would avoid coming to the club, Monika decided to find her during lunch so she could make amends. Oh, we in school! After searching for an extensive time, Monika finally spots her. Despite her short stature, Natsuki's bright hair helps her stand out. Oh gosh. Suddenly feeling awkward, Monika's afraid to get closer. Natsuki is with some friends whom Monika doesn't recognize, and they're all energetically chatting together. It'd be really tactless to just interrupt them. Oh yeah, did you end up joining that literature club or what? Oh my god, people! Other people! Huh? Of course I joined, why wouldn't I? Ha, I told you she wouldn't join. She would join. Come on, you know she wouldn't stop giving her crap. You wouldn't stop giving her crap about the anime club. I told you I never even wanted to join that stupid club. Oh sure. Well, you have to give her some credit for at least making an effort to finally grow past that trash. True. Well, congrats on finally graduating middle school, Natsuki. We're proud of you. Shut up, just let me do my thing. I'm just joking, you know we love you. Yeah, once the literature club makes you a famous writer, we'll be the first ones to buy your book. What, you're gonna buy your smutty fanfiction? Haha, well obviously I want a signed copy. That was like years ago! Don't you think I've grown out of it by now? I told you I was joking. Besides, it's a good reminder of how far you've come since then. Not to mention, you couldn't have done it without us. That gives us a pass to joke about it. Yeah, sure. They grow up so fast, it brings a tear to my eye. Natsuki suddenly glances in Monika's direction, prompting Monika to quickly turn away and distance herself. What the heck? That was horrible. I should have said something to defend her. Why do I have to be so conflict avoidant? Yeah, her friends are not very good friends. I was gonna say that at some point, but I thought they were gonna go even deeper. Yeah, they kinda sucked. Not that I deserve to say anything. I'm hardly better than them after the way I treated her. So awful. I'm not doing anything right. Monika. After school ends, Monika distractedly makes her way to the club room. She finds Yuri inside already, eyes on a book as usual. Monika picks a desk and slumps into it, something she seems to be doing rather often lately. Yuri, I don't think I can be club president. I suck at handling anything that doesn't go, exactly my way. Yuri looks up from her book. It's like the literature club is a place where you get to express yourself, unless it's in a way that I don't like. I'm so mad at myself. And I'm especially mad that I didn't have the self-reflection skills to realize what I was doing. So much for maturity. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, also, Monika, you're in fucking high school. Sorry, I really shouldn't be complaining out loud like this. It's just a lot on my mind. No. I enjoy listening. Really? Why? Yuri shrugs. It just makes me feel nice. Oh, okay, well I'll just continue then. Yuri nods. Okay, I'm just gonna continue venting, alright? That's literally me sometimes. Yeah, well, Natsuki just kinda has a blunt attitude, you know? It made me feel like she wasn't taking the club seriously. I couldn't figure out why she wanted to join. I saw her friends talking to her in the hallway during lunch, and they were just so mean to her. Telling her to grow up and stuff like that. That the literature club would help her grow out of her manga. That just made me so mad. Just let her enjoy it. It makes her happy. Why are you trying to take that away from her? And then when I had that thought, it was when I came to the realization that I was kind of doing the same thing, just in a roundabout way. I should have made her feel good about being passionate about something, but I just dismissed it. Yeah, all these words that I was using in the last episode. Dismissive. Monika, self-aware. Just don't get too self-aware, babe. Okay? No, I was trying to avoid acknowledging it at all. I even did it with you, Yuri, when you first joined the club. You did? Yeah, I remember. Fantasy isn't really my thing, so I was just trying to dismiss it. Then Sayori jumped in and took over the conversation. I should have reflected on that, but I didn't, because I just let Sayori handle it instead. And now I'm repeating the same mistake, except I really hurt someone this time. Monika shakes her head. I'm so tired of being afraid of the things I'm not comfortable with. It's so stupid. I can just picture how much joy it would bring Natsuki if I just let her share her passion a little. I'm so angry that her friends were treating her like that. I'm going to get them back for that. Oh, let's not jump into any files and delete people, okay? They're just silhouettes. Get them back? Yeah, I'll get them back by making sure this is the literature club that Natsuki wants, not the one they want. Suddenly, Sayori bursts through the door, making Monika and Yuri jump. With a rare stern face, she marches over to Monika's desk and sits down next to her. I'm having an intervention! I can do that because I'm vice president! Is this about Natsuki? Yes. Yeah, I know. I messed up. I'm super sorry. I was just talking to Yuri about it. Really? I was so dismissive. Yes! Dismissive! Of her passion that she felt threatened and probably just unwelcome. Literally the opposite of what the literature club is supposed to be. I really need to make it up to her. Oh. Yay, I did it! Thanks for the intervention, Sayori. I'm glad we're on the same page. Friendship wins again! So, how do you want to make it up to her? I want to know how Sayori was planning to execute that intervention. I really do. She was ready. I have a plan. Sayori, do you know if Natsuki's coming to the club meeting today? I don't think she is. I see. Monika was afraid of that, not just because of her plan, but because she's facing the consequences of the damage that she's inadvertently caused. Well, the only way to do the right thing is to face it head on. It's so easy to just duck away from conflict and wait for it to blow over. But that's not enough. To truly respect someone's feelings after you've hurt them is to face them and admit your wrongdoing. Not the wrongdoing of mismanaging the club, but the wrongdoing of disrespecting Natsuki's feelings. Okay, do you think you can get her to come to the meeting tomorrow? I can do that! Okay, awesome. Yuri, you don't have to worry about anything, but thank you for being my friend. You're a good listener. Fidgeting with her hair, Yuri turns away to hide a smile. Well, I guess for today, it's going to be a pretty quiet club meeting. I'm going to step out for a bit, is that okay? You know what's cool is that Yuri didn't feel the need to inject her own opinion because she thinks manga is trash. But she was still listening to Monika think kind of the opposite, so it was kind of cool of Yuri. Yeah, I'm just gonna read with Yuri. Hey, is this one of Natsuki's books? How come it's out here? Oh, Sayori picks up a manga that was resting on an adjacent desk. Oh, that's Natsuki probably left it out by accident. Oh, someone's got a guilty pleasure. But I thought she hasn't been coming to the club. Actually, Monika's been. Okay, Yuri, I'm sure it was someone who's using this classroom then, okay? Oh, I remember that pose. I haven't seen her do that in the side stories, at least not, I don't remember. Monika smiles at them both. Ooh, is this the birth of Monika? Who enjoys keeping secrets now? Then with a wave, she exits the club room. You know Yuri's just gonna tell Sayori you were reading that anyway. I really shouldn't have left that out. If Sayori catches on, she'll definitely tell Natsuki. That'd get really awkward. Oh, she's gonna catch on. Yuri's gonna tell her. Now, I wonder if there's a keyboard I could borrow from the music room. I thought she was leaving to go find Natsuki. Huh. Never mind. So she's already trying to play with her piano stuff. The time for the next club meeting has already arrived. Monika and Yuri are the first to arrive. I'm so worried. Do you think Sayori is going to be able to bring Natsuki? Yes. How do you know? Well, she's Sayori. It's true. You know, you're right. Time slowly passes. Monika sits and stands up to pace around, then sits again. Yuri's eyes don't move from her book. Then the door finally opens. Sayori marches inside. Behind her, Natsuki shuffles inside, nervously looking around the room. We're here! Welcome back. Monika, the club president, stands up and greets them with a smile. Sayori picks a desk and takes a seat. Natsuki sits closely next to her. Looking back and forth between the club members, Monika is struck with a nostalgic feeling. She would stand at the front of the club room just like this, struggling to picture who may eventually be sitting before her. But her imagination was never enough to predict just how unique and diverse each member would be. Each with her own struggles, her own reasons for seeking the vision that Monika had admittedly so vaguely advertised. Seeking trust, understanding, respect. Oh, these are the names of the stories, I love that. What new lessons will the future hold for the literature club? Realizing she's getting ahead of herself, Monika takes a deep breath and returns to the present. Okay, everyone. She said the thing! The literature club is starting. I think she has been saying that, but it's just something so real about it when it's all four of them, you know? We have an activity planned for today. Monika turns around to face the chalkboard. On it, she writes manga in big letters. Today, we're going to learn from an expert about a unique form of literature, manga. Oh, come on. Isn't this kind of forced? I know you don't actually want to do this, so just... Monika shakes her head. Natsuki, this is the hardest part. After making it this far, it'd be so easy to just smile and move on. But that's not enough. Not this time. I'm sorry. It was wrong of me to not take you seriously when you were kind enough to show interest in my club. I thought about it and realized how biased I was against manga. It caused me to disrespect you, and I'm sorry. But I think you deserve to be able to share your passion with us. So, can I make it up to you? Well, thanks, but I know you're only doing this because Sayori told you to. Wait, that's not true. Monika planned this all by herself. I didn't even get a chance to talk to her. I was witness to that as well. This is a literature club. The literature club is a place where everyone gets to be themselves. Yeah, it is. We all have our own interests and our own differences. It's my vision to let us freely express that. The vision! It's crystallizing! And it's my goal to respect everyone for them. So I just want to learn about the things that make you happy. I think you deserve to share that joy as much as everyone else does. Is that okay? Natsuki looks away and hesitates. But it's really dumb. The stuff I'm into. Monika smiles. She kneels in front of Natsuki's desk, looking her straight in the eye. If you like it, then it's not dumb. Oh, except for me. Sayori, you're not dumb either. What the heck? You guys are so weird. Fine, I'll show you some of my manga. Only because you admitted that it's literature after all. Natsuki stands up. Oh yeah, I didn't say this before, but I'm actually into writing too. I'm kind of a pro. But I didn't want you to like me just for that. Wow, really? I really did have you all wrong, Natsuki. Yeah, whatever. Today's not about that anyway, right? It's about manga, so I hope you're ready. A week has passed since Natsuki returned to the Literature Club. Since then, the club activities have been in full swing. Each club member has received a day in the spotlight to share all their favorite kinds of literature with each other. As another meeting draws to a close, Monika approaches Natsuki on the way out. Natsuki, are you in a hurry home or anything? Me? Not particularly. Why? Oh, there's just something I wanted to show you, if you had a few minutes. Sure, what is it? It's not in here. Can you follow me to the music room? Music room? Why? Well, you'll see. Oh, we've never seen this before. You know, I was thinking back. When the club was just me and Sayori. Oh, there's that piano, man. We would talk about how we envisioned the club to turn out. We cared a lot about it being a place where people could express themselves. And that she said something strange to me. She said that I was trying to make the club that I needed myself more than anyone. But I think it wasn't until you joined that I fully understood that. Because you really taught me a lot about myself. Like things I was probably always too stubborn to admit. Monika! Becoming self-aware! Again, just don't do it too fast, okay? Just keep it clean. Oh, come on, you can't mean that. I didn't even do anything. I just, brought a bunch of manga, and then I got fussy when I didn't have my way. It was really stupid of me to make such a big deal out of it. Oh, and it's so cool how, when Natsuki is given the respect, then she's actually, kind of recanting her fussy attitude. You know? It's kind of cool. No, I honestly needed it. Man, why can't people be wholesome like this? Why can't the world be wholesome like this? If you didn't express that you were hurt, I would have never realized that I did something wrong. Besides, your feelings are valid. Oh, she said your feelings are valid. They deserve to be heard and respected. It's just really hard to feel that way sometimes. You know, I really shouldn't care about what other people think in the first place. But when you're just criticized by everyone around you for being a certain way, it can get really hard to just brush it off. And it makes me start to feel like I'm the problem. I'm not doing enough to please everyone else. Am I being too entitled if I just want people to like me without me having to hide a bunch of stuff about myself? I don't think I am. I just wish sometimes people would appreciate me for who I actually am. As Monika listens, she recalls vividly how Natsuki's friends were treating her, and how naturally they did so. How long has she been fighting against that, refusing to change for others? I could only wish I was as strong as you are, Natsuki. You're so honest with yourself. I'm always trying to come off as perfect for other people. Anytime there's a hint of contention, I just crumble. But it's thanks to you that I really started thinking about this stuff. You really inspired me to start working on it. But, like I said, I didn't even do anything. You were just being yourself. That's all you needed to do. Also, there's something else. Monika takes a breath. Oh, she's gonna shower. Thing is, I might have read a little bit of your manga. What? You? What the heck? Why did you tell me? I'm sorry, I just felt like kind of embarrassed to admit it, after I gave you such a hard time about it. I can't believe you, of all people, were reading a manga behind my back. That's so funny. Yeah, well, I just flipped through one of them out of curiosity, but I ended up reading a whole bunch of it. But I mean, one of the characters was in a literature club. What are the chances, right? You were reading Parfait Girls? Wow, you have good taste. Just one volume. And I kind of picked it out randomly. Well, you have good intuition then. You have to tell me all your favorite parts. Well, I think it was some kind of weird fate. Oh no. What do you mean? Because the character isn't just in a literature club, she also plays piano. Oh no. Oh man. It's just weird because I've always wanted to learn piano. She was like the perfect person I always wish I was. If I just did what I wanted instead of always second guessing myself. Monika walks over to the piano and sits down. Oh, this is so cute! Oh, look at their little faces! I always felt like I should only share the absolute best parts of myself, the parts that will impress other people or make them like me more. But after you joined the club, I realized how self-destructive that mentality is. We share things because we want to express ourselves. Sharing experiences allows us to share emotions. This is actually really cool. They're tackling some heavy stuff and a lot of life lessons that people take a long time to learn. And I just felt like I wanted to show you this because if it wasn't for you, I would never have started playing piano. Hey, I think the credit for that one goes to Parfait Girls, not me. No, well maybe it's true that Parfait Girls put the thought to my head. But still, it was you who inspired me to keep practicing every day. Every day? Because, you know, you just make me feel like if I want to do something, I should just do it. I mean, I still haven't been practicing for very long. I'm not really any good at it. Like, at all. But I wrote a song for the club. And I worked really, really hard on it. Doesn't have any words or anything, but, well, yeah. Oh. Oh, we got a little scroll, parallax action. You know what I mean. Well, actually, it's just a PowerPoint presentation, but it's lovely. I was wondering what the picture would have been for this one. Man, they're doing so much with a still image. That's really cool. But yeah, this is nice. Man, this is just the halfway point too, right? Or is this 4? No, this is the third one. So by the third one, the club is fully formed, so what's gonna happen next? Again, this should be a show! Like, F the main character. He should be written out. I like this world. I like this world of the literature club. Sayori, please don't bring any childhood friends to this club. It's not necessary. Man. But yeah, they've been through drama. Drama, drama, drama. Oh, look at these kids, these kooky, crazy kids. So fun. That's all. That was so good. It was? Yeah, are you kidding? You're like already a pro. Not even close. Does the song have a name? You said it was about the club, so yeah. It's called My Song, Your Note. Because everyone brings something so unique to the club. It's completely different than how I first imagined it, I think. But I was like such a selfish perfectionist. It shouldn't be about me, it should be about everyone. And it's all of you who helped shape the club into what it is. I would never change that. Well, I think that's really thoughtful. And kind of flattering. I kind of feel like I don't deserve this much validation. I wasn't exactly very patient either when I first joined the club. Which makes me feel like I should probably apologize too. I think I was just really fed up with a lot of things, and I got frustrated after not getting my way into the club, So yeah. I really didn't mean to take it out on you. I was just being really immature. If you get my stubborn butt to apologize, I guess you're doing something right. It's fine. I'm past it too. I think we're already even. But it's really sweet you were thinking about it. It takes a lot of maturity to reflect on that kind of thing. Well, I wonder who I got it from. Yeah, wow! Literally, Oh, never mind. Well, anyway, we're even as long as you let me keep my manga in the club room. You did admit it's a form of literature. You totally can't take that back now. You got me. The closet's all yours. I'll tell you what. I'll bring in a little something for the club tomorrow. Cupcakes! I want to do something nice in return. What kind of little something? Oh, you'll see. But I don't think you'll be disappointed. Natsuki's Cupcakes! Next club meeting ends up being a particularly tasty one. Oh, when they know. Oh, I love that. Hi, evil Monika. Babe. Mail! Eyeblaster. OMG. Also, this all happened in the December of 2013. Wait a minute. These are going backwards. I just realized that. The character discrepancy. And then... yeah. This was Saturday. And this was Sunday. Oh, I'm reading these in the wrong order. And then we're talking about the results. Crazy. Okay, so what is this OMG before the character discrepancy? Okay, who's responsible for creating a Twitter account for Monika? I think it's hilarious, but for God's sake, don't tell Paula. Ha ha ha! It would get 404 in a microsecond. Are you just relaying her tweets manually, or did you come to some kind of pass-through layer to automate it? Based on the contents of the tweets, e.g., not screaming for help, I assume they're coming from the control simulation? What? Are we casually just, like, talking about how the fact that Monika, like, there are people who know that Monika is either a self-aware AI or someone trapped in cyberspace? Oh, Monika, baby. Why are these people after you? Monika's meddling. Her Twitter, her meddling. Oh, Monika, what are they doing to you? Oh, wait. That looks really cute. Look at her face! I love her face! She looks frustrated. Is she grading papers? What the hell are you doing? Is she proofreading? Alright, anyway. And we got this one. This is new. Oh, this was from Respect 2. I love it. Oh, I'm so enamored with this game. And the side stories are so fascinating. You know we're gonna keep going. We got balance, reflection, and self-love coming at you next. As always, thank you so much for watching. Like this video if you like this video, subscribe if you haven't, smack the bell so you never miss a thing, consider supporting me on Patreon. Thank you, Bladed Cross, for supporting me on Patreon, and I'll see you all in the next one. For now, this is Dave out, peace out. Later.